In a health alert, Memphis Mayor Paul Young has declared December 6th as Your Weight Matters Memphis Day. It's all in honor of a free event aimed at obesity and health education. Here to talk more about the event and how it's raising awareness are some of the leaders behind it. Please welcome Memphis Shelby County School Board member Amber Hewitt Garcia and James Corrigan, District Vice President for the YMCA of Memphis and the Mid-South. So glad to have you both here, especially in all this kind of weather we're having.
Yes.
How's everybody doing?
Doing well. Thank you for having me,
Good.
Alex.
Our pleasure for sure. James, let's start with you. When we talk about our health, especially with issues such as weight, obesity, problems like that in our area, how does Memphis, Shelby County, the Mid-South, how do we stack up?
Yeah, absolutely, Alex. Across the Mid-South, we know that weight matters and that obesity is at a high here in the Mid-South. And we want to make sure, as experts with the YMCA in Memphis and Mid-South, how do we strengthen this community? Mm-hmm. How do we make sure that people feel like they have a place to go and have an expert that can help them along their health journey? And we see that every day in our 12 branches across the Mid-South.
I bet you do. And Amber, from your standpoint, I mean, why is it so relevant to have these types of conversations and then take it to another level and actually do something about it?
Yeah, so this actually started as a national event. This is a 20-year nonprofit that has been putting on really high-quality educational conferences for a decade. And we actually selected cities based on high instances of obesity. So not only is Memphis above the national average, Tennessee is actually fifth in the nation for obesity rates.
Fifth in the nation.
Yes. So what we want to do is meet people where they're at, right? It's not always easy to come to a 3-day conference in DC, but we're bringing high quality education when there's so much misinformation about weight and health online or through family and friends. We want you to be able to come to this event and say, these are experts and I can trust what I'm hearing, and because that's our role.
Will this, though, be information that most of us can actually digest and use, and will there be practical tools that so many of us need?
Absolutely. So there'll be 4 high-quality sessions. It's going to start really with what we all think about with weight is why is it so hard to lose and keep it off? Tips for managing stress and that role in your weight, really practical nutrition tips. And then we're going to end the day with understanding your weight loss options. So you hear a lot about GLP-1s, or what does it mean to be in a medical weight management program? How do you talk to your doctor about it? So we'll actually talk to attendees about how to have a conversation with their medical provider, which is really who they should be discussing.
So you're going to really kind of break it down for us.
We are, yes. That's I think that's going to be the benefit. When you walk away, you go, I know what I'm going to do next.
Yeah. It seems as if, James, so many different partnerships are involved. And what was one of the main incentives for the YMCA to say, we need to be a part of this as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Like Amber said, we want to meet the community where it needs to be met, and we know that the Memphis and Mid-South has significant room to grow. And as we work with Mayor Young, he has been a huge advocate for helping this city with Memphis Shelby County Schools and all of our partners. We want to be able to bring people together, make awareness, and then give them the next step. And we believe at the Y that everyone should get a positive experience and coming in and understanding where they are and then what they can do to change to have a better lifestyle for themselves.
Yeah. Amber, it also seems like a lot of us deal with not only the physical side of weight and health issues, but the emotional side as well.
Yeah.
How do we strike that balance there with dealing with it?
Yeah, I think obesity, I want people to know that it is a chronic complex disease on its own. It is connected to other chronic diseases, but I think for a long time, there's been a lot of blame associated with weight, and certainly personal responsibility is part of that, but we know it is a complex disease. So I think the most significant emotional side effect is the bias and stigma and the impact on and what it means to navigate a world when people have assumptions about your body size and sort of that association you make. We know there's discrimination in employment and in relationship tension. There's a huge emotional piece to it, but the physical side is really like your weight matters for your health. If
Right.
you're comfortable in your body at whatever size, that's a decision that you make with your healthcare provider, your own.
Right.
But if you don't have access to high quality obesity treatment, this is the time. This is a great place to start to say, like, how do I start to figure
Right.
that out? And how do I start having that conversation? Maybe something that you've dealt with your whole life.
One last thing, James, kind of quickly here. If we begin to make these changes right now, can it perhaps have a generational impact? Because so many of us, we see the problems with health, we see the problems with obesity.
Right.
Can we start to make that change today?
We can, absolutely. And it starts today. And we believe that it will change generations to come if they get the awareness of what they need to do,
Okay.
and then find a health provider out there, the YMCA and other like-minded organizations that can provide the experience that they need and all of the tools to be able to get them on the right path to become a healthier version of themselves.
So Amber, very quickly here, where do we need to be on Saturday?
So Saturday, December 6th at the Hilton Memphis, it is 9 to 1. We're going to kick it off with actually Mayor Paul Young. He's declared it Your Weight Matters Day, so he'll be there welcoming us. I will be there as an attendee, as a longtime Obesity Action Coalition member, and there will be a healthy breakfast, so join us 9 to 1 at the Hilton Memphis on Saturday.
Amber, thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
James, thank you as well.
Thank you, Alex.
We will keep this conversation going.
Yes, thank
All
you.
right.